Hey everyone, my name is Murphy and this is Murphy's Law, the series where if anything that can go wrong, I can solve. So today, we're going to be talking about this software called LightBurn. This is something I've been using for about 5 years. It's a very popular software that everyone uses when they want to get into laser engraving. Here at OMTech, we actually partnered with LightBurn so that we can guarantee you that all of our lasers, like our CO2 line, Polar, K40, and fiber markers all work with this software. Today, I will be showing you the basics on how to use this program for our CO2 lasers. Things like how to get multiple layers, fill, and line, and what they mean, how to frame as well as how to start, symbols, how to import files, how to utilize the preview function, and how to draw simple shapes. Once you follow these steps, you should have a product that looks similar to this. Now, keep in mind, my material and settings might be different from yours, but at least this will give you an idea on how to use it so that you can get the results that you're looking for. Before we start, if you want to know more about our products or if you have a problem with your laser, please type it in the comments down below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's get started. Hey everyone, so what we're going to do here today is we're going to do our first graphic using LightBurn. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is go to our import button and import our graphic. We will have this graphic available for you guys in the description below if you want to follow along. Now that we have our graphic here in place, I'm actually going to right click it and trace it. That way we just have solid lines. At this point I'm going to change the processing mode for this graphic to fill. Take a moment to pause the video if you like at this point so you can catch up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a simple shape around this graphic. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to the toolbar that's on the left hand side and click on one of these shape tools. Now there's 3 of them. There's a rectangle, an ellipse, and a polygon. But we're going to go ahead and click on the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle around our graphic. What you're going to notice is that now you have 2 layers in your cuts and layers tab. Once we set our 2 layers, what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the cut settings editor by double clicking on these numbers, and this box will pop up. All we're going to change in here is your speed and your power. So for the fill, we're going to do a speed of 300 millimeters per second and a power of 25%. And hit OK. And then we're going to go to the next layer, which is our line. Double click that, open the cut settings editor. Our speed, we're going to leave it at 13, but we're going to bring this power down to about 50%. OK. At this point, if you want to pause to catch up, go ahead and do so, and then we'll continue. Now that we have our graphic ready, and we set the numbers for our speed and power in our cuts and layers tab, we're going to go ahead and go up to the top toolbar here and click on this icon that looks like a TV screen. And you'll notice when you hover your cursor over it, it says preview. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And in the lower right corner of the preview screen, we're going to see an estimated runtime. Now mine is roughly about 7 minutes, and that might have to do with the size of my graphic, but we can scale that down for a quicker engraving. We're going to click OK now. And at this point, we can actually go ahead and start loading our material in the machine and get this going. At this point, you should have material in your machine ready to go. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to scale my graphic down a little bit because 8x4 is kind of large. So I'm going to just pull it down to about 5x3. What we're going to do next is we're going to frame this out. And what frame is going to do is the machine is going to move in the shape of your graphic, and you'll know exactly where it's going to cut it. After framing, we can go ahead and get ready to hit start. But before you hit start, make sure to focus your machine. Whether you have autofocus or manual focus, just be sure to do that before you click start. Now let's click start and watch the machine do its thing. Now that we are finished with our project, let's take a look. As you can see here, it looks immaculate. Now, based on your setting, it might be different than mine depending on the material you used and your machine settings. Like Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. However, as long as you practice enough times, you will see those mistakes become less likely. With that in mind, I hope this helps in your future engraving projects. And like I said in the beginning of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. My name is Murphy, and this has been Murphy's Law.